Trying to catch up on work. Trailers are dropping. Final trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp in Quantumania. So, let's see what we've got.
You're an interesting man, Scott Lang. You're an Avenger. You have a daughter. But you've lost a lot of time, like me. We can help each other with that.
I'm liking that they're pushing Kang more in general. I'll say that right now. He's kind of the big draw for me in this.
Who are you? I'm the man who can give you the one thing you want. What's that? Time.
Is that temptation? Offer him his missing years back?
I can rewrite existence and shatter timelines. You cannot trust him.
I don't care who this guy is. I just lost so much. He can give us a second chance.
Huh. Solid visuals.
Let me make this easy for you. You will bring me what I need, or everything you call a life will end.
Oh, wow, they're really pushing Kang.
You may not want her to watch this.
We had a deal.
You thought you could win.
I don't have to win. We both just have to lose. I'm sorry, Cassie.
I'll tell you what. I really kind of feel like that trailer might have been made specifically for me. Because I have mentioned that Ant-Man is not and has really never been a particular favorite of mine in the MCU. And I was real intrigued by Kang when he showed up in Loki. And which stunned me. Because, first of all, I don't find Kang that interesting in the comics. And on paper, what they did with the last episode of Loki Season 1 should not have worked. He basically just stood and or sat around and exposited for half an hour. It was so gripping, though. I'm so ready for more Jonathan Majors. I'm so ready for more Kang. And they put him front and center. So I'm getting borderline excited about this. Also saw MODOK there for a hot second. Not the clearest look at him, but he looked fine from what I could see. Yeah, so it looks like Kang's thing is going to be tempting Scott to give him something, probably initially with the promise of, I'll get you the years you lost with your daughter back, and then later, threaten him. Because, the hero will turn eventually. But it's interesting because, they're not really selling it as a comedy at all anymore. They weren't really selling this one as a comedy that much from even the first trailer, but, there's no shred of the comedic in this at all. Now, I do feel slightly mixed on that. On the one hand, I don't think it's a great sign when a series gives up part of its own unique identity to be something that is meant to appeal to more people than it was before, because generally that's a good way to not actually appeal to the people who weren't into it before and to also lose the people who are already into it. But then on the other hand, I wasn't really that into what Ant-Man was doing before, and I'm way more into what they're selling me right now. So I feel kind of torn. Like, in principle, I'm kind of like, But also, like, when they flipped that the other direction, we went from Thor the Dark World to Thor Ragnarok. So, you know, it's not like a tonal pivot is unprecedented in the MCU. But, they might as well have just, like, it's officially the final trailer. They might as well have just called it the Kang trailer. Because that's what we got out so much of. Like, his voice is his voice is the first you hear. He's like the last thing you see before the title. I just hope that these other iterations of Kang, because of the way this works, aren't going to lose that feeling, that almost kind of easygoingness that he had in Loki. We're not seeing it on display here, but I have enough faith in Jonathan Majors as an actor. Although I do wonder if they're going to be doing a thing where we're going to have more distinct variants of him, like where they don't act the same each time, which on the one hand, like, you have the story potential to do that. Wouldn't it be a waste not to take advantage? But on the other hand, it's like it's going to be harder to get invested with a character who isn't quite the same each time we see them. There are ways to make it work, but he's what I'm here for right now. And he's what they pushed. So I'm about as excited as I'm ever going to get for an Ant-Man movie. Ha! Okay. What'd you think of this trailer? Are you excited? For what? Are you not excited? Why not? Whatever your thoughts are, drop something down in the comments. Let's talk about it. Patreon pays the bills. It's what enables me to do this as my living. Any assistance you can give is of great help. But even if you can't, like, share, subscribe also help me out. But don't worry too much about that either. Take a relaxed attitude around here so you can just come on back next time you need a break.
Well, it's Patreon supporter shout-out time, folks, so thank you to Robin Moore, Zubin Lutfulla, Tarak, The Thing That Goes Doink in the Anime, Oliver B., Angus Bjarnason, Linda Walters, Emu Delkey, Leotha Boyd, Toy Lowly, Becky Spark, Vernabilax the Poodle, Zach, Tracy Scrabbit, General Contact Unit Problem Child, Angry Casperl, Tim Price, Adam R.D.L. Taylor, Shayla Gourlay, and Brendan LaRose. Thanks so much for your help. You can get your name read out too. Check out the rewards in the Patreon. Is that what they should do? Should they check the Patreon?